So today we're here to document some big drama, a big story that is unfolding actually in a village not too far from us. And it is a big story actually. It's made the news here as well. It's quite a surprise to us. We only just found out about it. But it involves a statue, a golden statue, a pure gold statue, which they refer to as the Golden Boy. And it was taken a long time ago, in around 1965, by an American antique dealer. He'd come into the village and he'd paid the villagers to kind of dig up and try and find these antiques. And this particular one was buried under a pagoda inside the village, in this village where we are now. And the family that discovered it, they sold it to this guy for $1 million baht a long time ago back then. And then it's kind of traveled across the world. It's been to Europe, it's been to America, it's been through multiple hands, and it ended up in a museum in America. And since then there's been a lot of attempts to try to get it back over here, but nobody could claim it without evidence of where it came from. So in Cambodia they tried to claim it and say it was theirs, but they had no evidence to back up that it come from there. And then here what's transpired is the village and some Thai archaeologists have come up with the evidence of where this thing comes from. And it's been a long process. They had to question the villagers. They looked at certain markings on the statue, like the family had actually tried to repair the statue and they put like a wire around it. And then the museum in America, they corroborated that this matches their documents for the restoration. And then the day it was sold for $1 million baht, this village had a big party for 3 days.
Nobody know the village that nobody know what you call it? Nobody know that this family sell that statue. That tell all the village that they win the lottery.
So the family said, "Oh, we've won the lottery." And they had a big 3-day party here. And then part of confirming that this golden statue, which is now worth 100 million baht, part of confirming that it belongs here, they had to ask all the older people, do you remember this party? And they're all, oh yeah, we remember that when they won the lottery, but it wasn't really a lottery win. And so what had happened is the village had actually dug up the whole area as well, looking for different stuff. It wasn't just this family involved. I think they got paid 100 baht per square meter by this antique dealer. And they dug the whole place up, and now they're apologizing for digging up and selling these artifacts to these dealers many years ago. And this whole ceremony here is about a big apology for everything that transpired back then. Some of the people are still alive, some people are not. So what have we got here? Me goi tiao, aroy. Aroy. So yes, quite a big drama today, quite a big unfolding, and it's interesting that this culminates very close to the village where we live. That this statue has been on such a journey across the world, and now it's coming back to its rightful place. And now also the village plan to dig up this area again and dig up all this concrete to see if they can find any more of these old artifacts, some of them made from pure gold. The name the Golden Boy was actually given by the American, not the Thais. They don't call it that. They call it Chaya Waramun T Hock. Chaya Waramun T Hock, or something along those lines. The American was the one that gave it the name of Golden Boy. He obviously knew in advance that these statues were here. The Thais believe that this statue was a statue of something related to Shiva. And he knew they were here, and he'd come on a treasure hunt and he got it and he'd taken it back, and it ended up in the museum. I'm sure it was bought and sold a number of times for a lot of money as well along the way.
So they phone the have food for people that come to events, and they can come and eat here. This one pak bong and some spicy sauce and vegetable.
So now they're about to do the dance. I think they call it the Boran. Sorry if my facts are not 100% here. I just gotta come and document. I tell you what I know, and I don't know everything. Bananas and coconuts laid out here. This looks beautiful from the sky as well. And the statue in question is here. So this is Chayawaramun T. Hawk.
So this is a stone that have left that they make for prasad. Prasad mean like the building. It made from this stone. This is what they have left. And over there you can see.
Oh, it's stand on top. This was the base. So this was the base. This was the stand for the statue before. Only one of the bases left. Apparently this particular statue as well is one of the few that wasn't damaged over time. There are other statues, but a lot of them are damaged. This is in the best condition. So the woman you can see dancing here, actually she is the daughter of the guy that found this golden boy and sold it, and she couldn't dance before, but as an offering to apologize, she learned how to dance, and she's doing this dance as an apology dance on behalf of her father. So that's the story here with this dance. So you can see here the wall boundary that was the temple or the construction before, and where they found this golden boy. And now they've turned it into, well, it looks like a car park, but it's not a car park. It looks like a playground or something. It's actually an area where they dry the rice. I think the kids play here too, but they dry the rice out here, so they lay it all out and it dries out in the sun. So this ceremony is actually taking place right on top of where this thing was buried, and where they believe there's many more buried too. So they're actually going to crack open all this concrete and they're going to dig it all up, and they're going to go deeper and see if they can find anything else. But if there was one solid gold one buried here, maybe there's another one, and this time they won't sell it. So this part of the ceremony is led by the shaman. He is telling them what to say, and these are all the family members apologizing for the taking of this statue and the selling of the statue. The final apology. So I think an interesting story, a little bit of drama near us, and now the village have apologized. It's all good juju, all good karma. Everybody can be happy that amends has been made.
ชาวบ้านพลูกก่อนละ9 ดอกก่อนละ9 ดอกก่อนแล้วปักพลูกทั้งหมดเลยแล้วก็ค่อยๆได้ เจริญก้าวหน้าก้าวหน้าก้าวหลัง
So now is they do
ก็จะเป็นการ
apologize
ข
ceremony.
มายอเกียรติพระเจ้าชัยวรมันที่ 6 ครับ
So the each person we have
ขมาสมวงมหิตระปุระอาเพศมาพันเมตร
วันตื่นเสียงแล้ว
So here they throw the coin and people went in the coin.
ว่า9 เมตรคูณ 9 เมตรนะครับจะได้ไหมเห็นถึงความตั้งใจของเราแล้วนะครับได้